guys. Yeah, as he said, I just got back 10 days ago, so that's why I'm not in uniform and I didn't shave. I just thought I would take it easy for a little while. But I appreciate you guys having me here. I do appreciate it. And I'll tell you, joining the Guard was one of the best decisions I ever made in my entire life. And I hope as you continue with your career that you're able to say that same thing. The Army, the Guard, the military in general is something that you can do and you can work your way up regardless of your background, regardless of any imperfections. If you haven't, I noticed yet, I stutter. But you know what? It hasn't held me back from anything. I stutter. He wears glasses. Somebody has asthma, I'm sure. And Sergeant Green's an Alabama fan. And so you know, we all have imperfections. And just for the next few minutes, I want you guys to just relax. And if something you think something's funny, just please laugh. It beats my ego. If you don't think it's funny, just stand there and fake laugh. It's okay. Who is 17 years old? Who's 17? All right. Now, who's the oldest person here? How old are you? 30. Young man. So I know you remember, but I'm not sure some of you other guys. You guys remember the Army commercial that said, "Be all that you can be." You remember that? That's a lot better than that Army Strong and all that stuff. But you know, the Army will give you the tools. The Guard will give you the tools to be all that you can be. But you got to take advantage of everything. It's there for you. The best advice that I ever got, I was 21 years old in Germany, and a great NCO, Sergeant Burr, who I've just reconnected with on Facebook, just a wonderful, he's a great mentor. He taught me a lot, and if you listen to your NCOs, you can do anything. And the best advice that he ever gave me is really simple. I mean, it's really simple. And if you adhere to these things, that's 90% of the battle throughout your career. You will have success in your career. And that is real simple. Be at the right place, in the right uniform, at the right time, with the right attitude, and treat people with respect. It's really simple. I mean, how hard is that? If you do that, I can guarantee you will have success in life. Now, all you guys are pretty young, but as far as, you know, you're all privates and PSEs, so you're going to have to pay your dues. I'm going to give a quick story. I was stationed in Germany at launch school. That's the big hospital you see on TV when they talk about transporting wounded soldiers from Iraq or Afghanistan. I was working there, and I was there for the whole Black Hawk Down thing. It was, you know, something I'll never forget. I got to work on those guys. But something else I'll never forget is paying my dues. Now, I'm not going to get graphic, I promise you, but I never forget this old man, and he had trouble going to the bathroom. And they had tried everything. Couldn't get him to go to the bathroom. I mean, so it came down to me, Private Fuller. Again, without getting graphic, he went to digital stimulation. Had to use his finger and put it where the sun don't shine. All right? It was a horrible experience. I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I got it, and I'm like, be all that you can be. And I'm thinking, if this is all I can be, I'd be in trouble. It's going to be tough. But now that I look back on it, my NCO, Sergeant Burr, who was there, he had been there and done that. He was a Gulf War veteran, and the guy that I had the pleasure of working on was a veteran of World War II. A great hero. He could walk circles around everybody in this room. In Iraq, you have people who don't want to walk to the chow hall, and these guys walk across Europe. You know, but I paid my dues. So the next few years, you guys are going to be doing something, and you're going to say, I didn't join the Army to do this. I said, I didn't join to do this. But you're paying your dues, and that's part of it. I spoke about the 5 things that you need to be successful in the military. But I want you to be successful in and out in uniform. And we all know them. I call them the Army standards. You guys know them as the Army values. To me, they're Army standards. Loyalty, duty, respect, self-service, honor, integrity, personal courage. I can assure you, if you live your life with these qualities, it's not easy. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. But if you do your best to live by these values, you'll be okay, and you will have success in and out of uniform. I'm going to end this with a couple of letters, portions of letters I got from kids while I deployed, and they're about different things. This is from a little kid named Travis, right? Travis is very inquisitive. Travis asked me, "Do you have any kids? What do you eat? Are you a man or a woman? What are you ranked? Do you play football? Do you sleep in a tent? Does anyone have a Porsche?" Nobody has a Porsche. Then Adrian comes up and asks, "We are so glad we have such a good army. I hope we win the war in Iraq, but if we don't, it's okay. Because I know we will win the next war. If you don't win a war, we will still love you. And just try your best. That's all we can ask for." Kids are great. Brianna, "Hi Captain Fuller, my name's Brianna, what's yours?" Brad is my favorite. He says, "In science this week, we're talking about the human body. And I hope your human body doesn't get shot, but I've got homework to do." Then the last one is from a young man named Ryan. Ryan says, "Another reason I would like to thank you is because you are serving the nation. Without people like you who join the military, our country would be bad." It's very simple, but very powerful. These kids look at you guys, these guys, all of us, like heroes. And that's what it's all about. When you realize that putting on that uniform is not about you, it's about your kids, it's about your families, it's about the great people of the state of Alabama, and the citizens of the United States of America. When it clicks and it goes off, it's all easy. It's all easy. And I thank you and I applaud each of you for answering our nation's call, and I wish you the best of luck throughout your career. God bless you all, and God bless America.